Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. This is Jenga Njeru. Today, I want us to discuss something that has been very prominent, not just in the show, but everywhere else. And that is the issue of age. And when you ask somebody about the person they want to date, the ages they want to date, you will hear this phrase that age is just a number. But today, I want us to take a different shift because age is not just a number. Age is a very serious number, and when you are dating, there are a few things you should consider because, yes, the wedding might be for the people, but the marriage is yours. Okay, people might attend the ceremony, but you will be attending the classes on your own. Okay, so if you make any simple mistake, then you will be in for a very rude shock. Number one, so is age just a number? These are the things we want to understand. Is age just a number? Because in most times than not, there are people who say plus or minus 5, plus or minus 10, plus or minus 20, even plus or minus 30. Nothing can be so dangerous because you see, there is something that we refer to as the emotional spectrum. There is something we call cognitive maturity, the ability to be on the same level, the same frequency with somebody when it comes to age. If a man, and this is what I have discovered, most men, even in their 60s and 70s, want those girls who are in their 20s and 30s. Little do they know that sooner than later, they will come to regret because at the end of the day, you trying to date somebody and you realize that you are in two different worlds. You are in two worlds apart. And the frequency of thinking, you see, the kind of thinking that person has is very different from your kind of reasoning. And therefore, we come to the conclusion that age is not just a number. Sometimes somebody will tick most of the boxes, if not all. In fact, on very rare occasions, will you find that somebody is ticking all the boxes. Nobody can be perfect. Okay? Nobody can be perfect. And if you're looking for that perfect person, you should reflect on yourself and see whether you are perfect 100%, and then you can be able to judge the other person. So it is very unlikely that the other person you want to date will be 100% or the person will tick all of the boxes. Let's assume they tick most of the boxes but not all of the boxes. So age is something you should consider. Sometimes the person ticks most of the boxes except age, and if this age there is what we call like a very big difference, you should reconsider. You should abort the mission. Let me give you an example. I have seen men on the show who take very young women and they end up being disrespected. They feel they were being used, they were being dumped, and their money was gone, never to come back. The same thing with women. You date a younger man, and that man is only interested in the money or what you can bring on the table. Are we together? So please, let there be some decorum. Even as you pick, ask yourself, would society, we are fond of saying, what will people say? What will society say? What, you see, when you reach a point and your conscience does not give room for what people will say or how will people view you, just begin to understand that the fresh is taking over. Are we together? So age is a very big consideration. You could see a woman maybe 60. If you start dating a guy who is 30, what would be your, would you feel the same? Would you feel good if your son took somebody the same age? Do you understand? So that we do not apply double standards. I have realized that most of the people who fall into such an entanglement and they do not have the emotional ability to handle the situation and the storms that come with it, they just leave one another. So instead of leaving one another, just take your age. I have examples. I don't want to mention names because we do not like, it is not an expose. It is an example. You see, sometimes when you make mistakes, you will be used as an example. When you make good progress, you will also be used as an example. Either way, you will be used as an example. Are we together? So let's be there. And I don't know your thoughts about, I do not know your thoughts about this thing of age. And is it just a number to you? Or how many years should you be apart? If the man, should the man be older? Should the man be younger? And the converse is always true. Let me know in the comment section. If you're 30, for example, and you're a woman, what kind of a man is ideal for you? If you're 40 and you're a man, what kind of a woman is ideal for you? When we answer those questions, then we can be able to kickstart a conversation from there. Until then, this is Jenganjeru. God bless you. Bye bye.